get Jesus in our marriage?
Isn't it complicated enough when there's just the two of us?
Well, in this video, Benzer and Sandra give us their testimony about an extraordinary path that the Lord has taken them on.
This is a message unlike any other. I'm so glad you could join us.
You're to meet Benzer and Sandra, who have had a very, very unique voyage in marriage. Now, there was a time when your marriage really went on the rocks. Could you tell us about it, please?
Married for how many years?
13 years.
13 years. Divorced for five and a half. And now remarried to each other
for 8
years.
Yeah.
You obviously went into a place where there was desperation, disappointment, but things have changed. Can you tell us about your hope?
One fundamental thing in our life is Jesus.
Come on.
And he has been our rock, our hope, from the time of our reconciliation. You know, during those 13 years that we were married, we didn't even realise that. But we both went on a separate journey, and Jesus then brought us together, and through that we had a reconciliation and now remarriage.
Do you think that you would have been able to come back together without Jesus Christ?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, Sandra, tell us about how your coming closer to Jesus brought you closer to Benzer.
In learning about Jesus, I got to understand about forgiveness, the true meaning of forgiveness, his righteousness, his mercy, his compassion, his love, his benevolence, and just how much he loves me, how much he cares about me, and how I can bring everything to him in prayer. And I didn't have to be alone. That Jesus was there with me every step of the way, through everything.
Benzer, you were challenged with a particular question.
The question was, what do you think God feels about your divorce? If there was a way that God could reconcile you to your wife, would you want that? It had to weigh up everything of why our marriage broke up in the first place, and obviously all this happened within the space of about 10 seconds. You know, all these thoughts going in your head.
But did you want her back?
And the answer was yes, I did.
There may be a couple who's going to be watching this and they're really struggling. They're not getting along. It seems like every time all they do is fight. They're not agreeing on very much, and they're really just not seeing a way forward. What would you tell them?
Okay. I would say don't think divorce is the only option you have. You may think the grass is greener on the other side, because you know it isn't. Life will throw the same everyday things at you, and whether you're with this partner or another partner, you still have to face everyday things in life. I would say you need to talk about everything. You need to pray to Jesus, and you need to be together.
I'm always amazed by their story, having been divorced and then remarried.
Truly, a work of God's grace.
Yeah, for next week, recently I interviewed 3 people on Yapton Green about forgiveness in their married life.
We've been married for more than 30 years, but they've been married longer. So experience shall speak. God bless, and bye for now.